So I've been trying out this fluke, and I just caught my first ever bass on a fluke. Size 9 shoe, tiny bass. Oh, dude, that was awesome. I'm super hyped now. Freaking, I knew that fluke looked good, but I'd fished with it before. I never caught a fish with it before. First fish of the day for everyone here. Nobody else has caught anything. I went over there and asked. But sick, man, nice. First fish on a fluke. Yesterday had 6 chicks. Now it only was 2. That goes to show you how aggressive some of these bass in here. How big some of these bass in here are. I've seen some guys catch some 6, 7, 8 pounders. And here I haven't seen anything over 8 though. But not at the very end. Usually, I have seen on the other end some guys pulling some big catfish. This is a really good prime catfish spot for a lot of people. Like all those people over there, they're all catching catfish. You know, catfishing is fun too. You know, you just gotta something. Oh look, there's a rod over there. See, that just goes to show you how much people catfish around here. You know what I'm saying? But that's broken. I'm just biking up to the end. I'm gonna try all the way over here. That pontoon boat over there. Oh, you can't see it now. I'm gonna stop. That pontoon boat all the way. That one. I think my finger it is. That one right there. That's a guide service. I know the guide's name. But you know, I can't remember. I know he made that bubblegum catfish bait. Bass in here are small though, but there's usually a lot of them. So I like to go around, and I usually just like to play with the little bass. Then sometimes you will get a big one. Because I have caught a big one and put photo. You know what I'm saying? Because I have caught some big ones out here. That one was after Harvey, if I remember correctly. That one big one that I caught. Then I think I caught another big one and stuff. Yeah, a lot of good ones in here, but majority is the small ones. But you'll get one eventually, you know, occasionally. So I'm going for some overcasty weather because the sun's supposed to be setting, right? See, you know my rock tip is the sun usually sets, or not sets, rises right over there. And look, you see the current? We got it pushing this way, that way. That's the way it's going, towards that palm tree. It's not current, sorry. So like my dad always goes like, oh, there's current in here, and I'm like, there's no current, it's a lake. But that's the wind's pushing that way. See the flags? They're coming this way. It looks like it might rain. Then again, 53, so it's not too late. Oh yeah, this spot right here. What's his name? Mike Iaconelli. Caught like I think a 6, 7, maybe 8 pounder right over here, which is pretty sick. To think about it, that was back in the Bassmaster on Lake Conroe. Let me see. When was that? That was 2 years ago, maybe 1 or 2 years ago. I don't know, but I know he caught a big old fish. I'm fishing with this. One-handed cast. Ooh. So the cadence that I'm fishing with this, usually I let it sink for about 3 feet. So I go 1, 2, 3, because that's about 2 feet. So it sinks about 6 feet whenever I do that. And the cadence that I fish is, it's a 1, 2. Get my line tight. It's a 1, 2. Then I count to 4. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And I let it sink and I reel my line tight, but I gotta reel with one hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, you know what I'm saying? That's the cadence that I'm fishing with this. And I let it sink about 6 feet because it gets 20 feet out there in the middle area. But right around here, it's about 10 feet. About where my rod is, and the cadence for the whole thing, it's about 10 feet. So, you know, 6 is always a good like medium-ish kind of, and that's what I've been catching my fish on. Is a twitch, pause, I guess you could say. I don't know, man. I like to do it by numbers, so it's like twitch it twice and then wait 4 seconds, twitch it twice. So I guess I'll call it. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't rain on me, and hopefully I get another fish. Oh yeah, that guide, where did he go? He just drove through here. I was about to say something about him. Oh yeah, he's all the way over there. There he is. Driving on his pontoon boat. It's all the way over there. But as I was saying about this place being catfish, we got catfish liver, the lids to the catfish liver, Powerade. We got some cut up shad right there. I mean, look at this. It's all over the place. Cut up head of a shad, piece of a bluegill. I mean, what the heck are these people littering? Another, what's that called? Another chicken liver biscuit. A piece of a shad. I mean, what's the deal? Oh, look over here. What's that right there? Oh, that is a piece of a bluegill. I mean, they littering out here, man. Like, what's the deal? Oh, then there's a sheet of paper. I don't have no clue what that says. Oh no, that's a tissue. I mean, come on, guys. Like, clean up your trash. But no, for real, Lake Conroe has such a diversity of types of fishermen. You got your crappie guys, who I was a big crappie guy. Oh yeah, dude. I used to have a boat in this marina. It was my grandpa's boat, actually. And so I got a gate card, and instead of fishing here, I'd go in there, and I'd crappie fish, and I'd crush them. I could never figure out how to catch bass in there, though. I only bass fished in there like twice. Then I catfished in there, and then I crappie fished in there a whole bunch. I became like an expert crappie fisherman almost. I have like, here's a picture of a big crappie I caught. It was like 3 pounds, I think, for a crappie. It was huge. So I was just like crushing them. I was really good. I'm glad I left that place knowing that I was the king. I mean, it's great to know that, hey, I was the best fisherman in there whenever I left. I can say that because all the other guys were catching not anything compared to what I was catching. I even had my own secret bait and everything. I was literally legendary. I had guys in there asking me if trying to buy my bait off of me. Which also, since I only have like 8 people watching this, the secret bait that I used for crappie was a Sacco Baits mini fry, pearl white. It was only 1 inch, or I think it might have been 1.5 inch, but it was only an inch. Right now I'm using a fluke, okay? That's not what I'm using, but that's what I use in there to catch crappie. But anyway, I've noticed we got crappie fishermen who go out there, they fish stumps and stuff, and they catch a whole bunch of crappie, and they bring them home and eat them. You got catfishermen, and I've noticed a lot with the crappie fishermen and the catfishermen, is usually they're older people who, usually a lot of times they'll tell me that when they were younger they used to bass fish. And then you will see occasionally like an old bass fishing guy, but usually a lot of the old people are usually crappie fishing or catfishing. And they love telling me fishing stories. Like, I remember I would go in there, and there was this one guy, I would listen to him for hours, not hours, but like, he'd tell his stories about how he caught fish and all this and that. I was told where all the hot spots are. Hey, there's a brush pile right here and stuff. Like, they were telling me everything. They loved, I'm telling you, love to tell their fishing stories from when they were young. So I have a lot of respect for catfishermen and crappie fishermen, because usually they're older than me. And usually they'll tell me a lot of information. And usually they're really respectful. But I think this was just some like guy who came in here, like some young blood, like me, who's a disrespectful young blood and left all that stuff. I don't know. I saw a rod holder. It was like a red rod holder someone left. Fixing to go pick it up and go use it. Not use it, but I'm probably gonna give it to one of those people over there maybe. Be like, hey, y'all want a rod holder? I don't know. I just found it over there. It's fine. Oh yeah, you see those things up there? Those black things that are sticking out the top? Cause see, this is a floating dock, so it rises with the water. So the water's really low, it goes all the way down. Well, they had to put those on there for Harvey. Because let me tell you, when Harvey was here, this whole thing that I'm standing on right here was underwater. This was all underwater. This whole peninsula was underwater. It's pretty crazy. And then about 2 weeks after Harvey, I went over there, bass fishing, and caught I think it was like a 6 pounder, a 4 or 5 pounder. I don't know why I said 6. Like, it was like a 4 or 5 pounder. So I caught a big one over there right after Harvey. It was pretty epic. And then you got these houses. Like, imagine how cool it'd be to live there. I saw yesterday whenever I was out here early in the morning, that house right there. This guy came out. He was wearing a robe, a black robe, you know, like a Hugh Hefner robe. Came out, just hold one coffee in one hand, fishing pole in the other. Just threw out here and fished for like 5 minutes while wearing his robe and everything. He literally just woken up, just wearing his underwear and a robe. It was funny. He didn't catch anything though. I think he went in because I think he had to go to work. Yeah. So hopefully it doesn't get rained on me. And if you've watched this far of me just ranting on, thank you for at least making it here. I saw a guy yesterday. See, I keep talking for a second, and then I look at something and it reminds me of something that happened. He fished that dock over there. He was on a bass boat, went over there, caught a fish, fished the end of that, caught a fish, fished over there, caught a fish, and I'm just sitting here. That was yesterday. I didn't even catch anything. And I'm just sitting here just like, what? How did he do that? It's crazy. All right, notification on my phone. It's going to rain. It's going to be a light rain in 20 minutes. If you ever want an app, a cool app for like the radar on where you are is what's that app called? My Radar. That's what it's called. It's pretty sick. It's free, and it just tracks your location, which I guess is kind of sketchy. That it tracks your location all the time. But oh, there's a fish that ate something right there. But anywho, you'll just hear a beep beep, and you're like, huh? You look at it, and it'll be like, it's gonna rain in 20 minutes. And I just got information that's gonna be a light rain in 20 minutes. But I'm looking at the rain clouds, okay, and I can see past them. See, right there. So this is it. This whole rain right here. I should be one of those. What are those things called? Meteorologists? Yeah, that's what they're called. Dang it! I was about to say like gerontologist or some crap like that. But yeah, it's gonna rain right here. There's the rain cloud, and that's the clouds that aren't gonna rain. Oh yeah, you feel that breeze? Dude, look at the flags. They're like, it's starting to get dark, but look over here, it's fine. Over there, it's fine. It's just this one cloud. I don't know if I'm gonna stick it out if it does rain. My mom might make me come home. Cause, oh yeah, we're doing a cleaning at my house because my dad's about to get home from his business trip. And my mom was like, yeah, let's clean the house whenever he gets home, so it seems like we were civilized. But yeah, I'm starting this new thing, guys, where since it's summer, and I can go fishing whenever I want, basically, because my mom's got to go to work. I'll tell my mom the night before, hey, I'm going to go fishing tomorrow. And so I've gone fishing right now at this same spot for 3 days in a row, just riding my bike over here, just waking up at 5:20, getting here at like 6 and fishing. Or not actually getting here, like at 6, fishing till like 9. I fished till 9 the Monday, I think, or not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, I'm pretty sure. I fished till like 9. It was pretty sick. Alright, if I do have to head in, I'm going to hurry up and head in. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat myself to my house, because my house is over there, and it looks like the rain's about to hit my house. I don't know, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it home without getting poured on, so I think I'm just going to brave it through. I'll tell you all if I brave it through. And if I make it or not, I might die. Oh, this fishing ought to be awesome, though. Because it is, oh, look, it's raining over there. But, yeah, the fishing ought to be awesome, though, because it's summer. It's been hot for the past 2 weeks. So I reckon the fish are loving this. This dude over here, hurrying up, trying to get in before he gets wet. Oh, one thing I want to tell y'all about Lake Conroe is this sucker is like a wash pool. I mean, look, if you look at the lake, all the way over there, there's houses. It's focusing on my finger, but not the thing. Houses, there's a bridge. But past the bridge, oh my God, there's no houses, so it's not bulkheaded. But all of the lake is bulkheaded. See, like, look, bulkhead. The whole shore of the lake is bulkheaded. And once you got those bulkheads, oh yeah, look, it's really getting dark. Oh, it's about to rain for real. But once you get those bulkheads, the waves just crash against it. You know, just like, hang on, I gotta zoom out. They go like, boom. And then once they hit it, they come back out. It just goes boom, boom. And then it goes all the way across the other side and goes boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy, but that's how it goes with this lake. And see, that's why you see this lake's got these. These are steps to help protect the marina, you know what I'm saying? That's what this peninsula's for. And you see these steps. You can see how eroded they are from waves just crashing up against them. Like, look how eroded they are. That's just from waves, dude. Especially on this side, like at that corner over there. That corner over there, actually, I know something about the depth is deep. It's deep, gets out to 20. But that corner over there is kind of shallow because it's kind of just eroded away. But it's a pretty interesting fact. So a lot of times, whenever it starts to rain, where's that boat? See, he's already gone. He probably pulled into a cove over there. Look, it's starting a little white cap over there. Pay attention. See, look, boom. You can see it white capping. Uh-oh. It's about to get freaking rough. That's what it does whenever it rains. It gets super rough. Especially like on 4th of July. Whenever this place is packed, it gets super rough because all the boat wake. That's what usually happens, especially on the weekends. You got to get off the water by noon. Just because of how rough it'll get from the boats. Oh yeah, it's really white capping over there. So yeah, it's about to get rough. But I'm going to keep fishing here because I'm on land. So